Hello friends, how are you? It's Sirena, and today I am coming at you with a full cup of delicious coffee because it's cold. It's super rainy and gray where I am, and it's just one of those days where it's like nap or more coffee, nap or more coffee. More coffee won out. So don't mind me while I sip my coffee and chat with you guys because, okay, what's the light doing? Because I wanted to make a video that is all about October. It's all about a new month. It's a new month upon us. New months are always a breath of fresh air. New months are always nice for setting new goals and getting stuff done. And October happens to be my favorite month ever. And I think that I love fall and I love everything to do with autumn. And so October to me is fall. Like if I think fall, it's October. So I wanted to make a video all about October and just kind of getting in the habit of doing a little bit of like a ritual at the beginning of every month. So October is a very transitional, transformational month. It has tons of energy that is ready for us to take hold of and use to transform our lives. And so this month we have two planets. We have the planet of Venus that is ruling the sign of Libra, which ushers in October. And then towards the end of the month, we have Pluto taking over with the sign of Scorpio. And Libra is a very, detail-oriented, kind of like organizational sign. It really wants us to start collecting and storing all of the things that went on in the year to start seeing where we feel rich, where we feel abundant, what we want to take with us into the new year that is preparing us for our future. It wants us to let go, start to think of the things that we're going to let go of with Scorpio and with the full blood moon later in the month, and to really start focusing on the beauty that is around us and appreciating it. So getting out into nature, enjoying the changing of the leaf colors, and just honoring Mother Earth as she prepares to go to sleep and to hibernate for the winter until she comes back to life in the spring. We have Halloween coming up. We have Samhain coming up, and it's a wonderful time of year. We also have Libra bringing in an awareness of our connection with other people and bringing about this desire to gather all of our loved ones with us, which kind of leads us into Thanksgiving next month. And then we have Scorpio, who is really teaming up with that transformational energy of Pluto. Pluto loves to just give us a boost. It loves to push us from the mundane and ordinary to the amazing and extraordinary. So anything that we're working on this month, really harness that energy of Pluto. Really take the energy of Scorpio and work your magic. Scorpio loves to pull us into ourselves and make us explore our innermost depths. It wants us to look within. It wants us to be contemplative and meditative and really just get deep within ourselves and start to shed the things that we no longer need. It brings about a real sense of connection to spirit and the spirit realm, which makes total sense with Halloween and Samhain coming up. And it just wants us to delve into the regions that are beyond the tangible material world. It really wants us to get into our spiritual side and our meditative side and really just go within and work through all the things that Libra and Venus worked on earlier in the month to kind of start weeding out. So we want to harvest the good, harvest the things that make us feel rich and abundant, and start to prepare to let go of the things that are blocking us and holding us back. The full moon this month is the full blood moon. It's going to be a moon in Taurus. It's going to be amazing for releasing old patterns, clearing away emotional and psychic debris, letting go of who and whatever is standing in our way of fulfillment. And I will have more on the moon and everything like that in other videos. And also, October is a wonderful, amazing month for remembering and honoring our loved ones who have moved on from this realm. The veil is at its thinnest on Halloween and on Samhain, and so this is the time where we can really honor those that we love and just remember them. So we can take a moment and do that as well. So today, I have my notes here, sorry. Today, I really wanted to also introduce the theme for October, which is inner peace and healing, or peace and healing. And because of the transformational energy that October is bringing, this is the perfect month to really start doing that. You cannot have inner peace and you cannot have peace in the world without healing. And so as we start to heal ourselves, as we start to develop the peace within ourselves, our inner peace, that is when we can start to spread peace to the world. So I do have a blessing here. I have been getting into doing blessings or prayers, if you want to call them prayers, a lot more. They have so much power behind them when you use them with the intent of good, the intent of positivity, the intent of healing the world and healing yourself. So I've really been getting into using blessings. And so I do have a blessing that you can alter depending on your beliefs and your comfort. If you want to pray or bless to the universe, to God, to a goddess, whatever your comfort level is, you can go ahead and kind of change it up for your specific needs. So this blessing, you can copy it down and use it whenever you feel it's necessary. It goes like this: Goddess, this situation is toxic to my soul and I need your help and support. Please help me to know the right steps to take next. Please help me to release fears and insecurities about making this change and trust in your divine wisdom and care. And so it is. Amen. So mote it be. This is a great blessing, great prayer anytime you find yourself in need of assistance, if there's just a situation you're in that's just toxic and not working for you. So that is a good one. And then I have a prayer for inner peace, and I love this prayer. I think it's wonderful. I feel all happy and tingly when I say it. So this can really help you get on the path to finding your inner peace. So I pray for peace in heart and mind. May tranquil vibrations within me align. A serenity surrounds me at this time, giving me a gift of beauty sublime. So that is it's just such a wonderful, soft, flowing prayer, and I really enjoy it. So I have that for you guys today. I did pull some cards, so I'm going to go through a card reading with you guys as well. This is a collective card reading, so I'm using the energy from the universe to do this reading. It's not done for just one person. And then I'm just going to touch really quick before I go into that. I just want to touch really quick on the inner peace, peace and healing theme for October. For me, everything started for me when I decided that I needed to get out of the really dark and deep hole of postpartum depression that I was in last year. And I started going to a counselor, and I really started reading tons of personal development books or self-help books. And I think that I got into it at the perfect time where doing so is popular and trendy, I guess you could say. Whereas in the past, if you read self-help books, it was kind of like, okay, what are you doing? You're a weirdo. I mean, there's definitely still a little bit of that vibe. And being a weirdo, I'm proud to be a weirdo, I guess. I'm okay with that. But my personal development journey is what led me to developing my spirituality and finding the right path for me. And one of the things that I've really learned and come to embrace is that you have to, in order to heal and in order to have inner peace, you have to deal with the tough stuff. You have to go in and address all the things that have caused you pain, because that's emotional rubble that is just floating in your head. And it's, even if it's not something you think about, it's always there. And it's subconsciously just nagging at us. And that is what holds so many people back. I mean, there's obviously still tons of things that I haven't dealt with that are going on in my head on a daily basis that I don't even know are affecting me until I finally just break down and just word vomit all over my journal and just get things out. I mean, it's happened in the past where I didn't know something was causing this anger that I was feeling, and I got it all out, and I was like, oh my God, that's what this is about. So it's interesting just to see how that works and how well it makes you feel. Like that. After I did that, I just had this relief, you know, it just felt so good. So I am a huge supporter of doing shadow work, of digging down into the dark stuff that we don't want to address because it hurt the first time and it's going to hurt like hell again. But that's the stuff we have to go through to get inner peace. Also, growing up, you know, whether you had a really amazing childhood or whether you had a really shitty childhood, there are things that we picked up that we learned along the way that maybe we didn't realize affected us, or we didn't realize that we were still carrying a belief from our parents, our teachers, our peers that don't necessarily even fit in our lives anymore. And so going back into our childhood and finding these things and addressing them now and letting go what doesn't help and holding on and developing further what does is also a great idea and a great way to get that inner peace. I can do tons more on like shadow work and working with this kind of thing. If that is something you guys are interested in, definitely let me know. I have a book coming that I'm really excited about that is all about chakra healing, and it comes with tons of amazing journal prompts and affirmations and things of this nature. So I will be sharing that with you guys if there is interest for it. But I think that really taking the time and really writing a list out of what you think the definition of peace is and what you think dealing with and letting go of and working more on in your life would bring peace to you. Like getting a sense of what you need to do to get that peace. I think that is a huge, huge, huge step that could really, really, really help you attain that peace. So I will, like I said, make more videos on that at a later time if you would like. I was also going to do a crystal healing in this video, but I'm not. I'm going to make that a separate video. So I'm going to share two more blessings with you really quick. I have a prayer for sanctification and I have a prayer for protection. I do want to share these because I just think they're wonderful. I create a sanctuary within my own mind, my thoughts guarded by this precious shrine. A temple of love that begins from my heart, a spiritual being since the very start. So you can use that to know that what you're going to be thinking and dealing with that shadow work, you're protected, you're safe because you are love. And when we do this with love in our hearts, when we decide to address this painful stuff because we love ourselves and we want more love in our lives, that is when you're going to see that magic happening. And then you can just protect yourself as well. I trust in the protection of my spirit, body, and mind as I now hold a shield unlike any other kind. My aura is strong with white light defined for my divine energy and spirit combined. So that brings in the protection for you when you're doing this work to really just, remind you that you are loved. You are love, and spirit is there to take care of you and help you and walk you through this and be there the whole time. You're never alone. Okay, so now I have our tarot reading, and let me just pull up. I think I remember what the cards. Okay, yes, here we go. Okay, so for peace of mind, I actually pulled the Tower. For light of heart is the Four of Swords, and then for free of soul is the Chariot. These are actually really good cards. So for peace of mind, the Tower totally goes so well with doing shadow work because it's saying for peace of mind, it wants us to shake things up. It wants us to go crazy and create order out of this chaos that we've created in our minds. It's telling us that something needs to go. We need to let go of limiting beliefs. We need to let go of the thoughts and the mean talk in our heads that's just not helping us. It's holding us back. It's blocking us. We need to get rid of that. And this card is opening the door for you to do that. It's saying it's going to get rough. It's going to get hard. It's going to get tough, but I'm here with you every step of the way. And what you're going to see on the other side of this card makes it so worth it. This is giving you that chance to really just clear out all the bad, all of this stuff, all of this yucky stuff. It's giving you the chance to get rid of all that and really usher in a new life for yourself, where you just change everything and you're ready to come into it with a nice clean slate, fresh and ready to go with new thoughts and a new way of thinking and a new way of thinking about yourself and talking to yourself and all of those things. For Light of Heart, we have the Four of Swords, which is telling us to rest, relax, contemplate, rejuvenate, meditate, take the time to dive into ourselves. This card is amazing to go with Scorpio and Pluto energy that's coming up. It's telling us to give ourselves a rest from our heads. Stop thinking so much. Get rid of the chaotic tower thoughts. Let our hearts refill and replenish with love. And, really let love take over and just really take the time to work on us, work on ourselves and what brings us love and what brings us peace and what brings us happiness. That's what this card is saying. And then we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is all about movement. He's saying to free your soul, you need to move away from this crazy, chaotic mess in your head. We need to take those steps. We need to be motivated, and we need to be ready to move when the opportunity presents itself, and the opportunity is presenting itself. So if you're ready to have a freedom in your soul, and you're ready to really just embrace your life and make it everything you want it to be, this card is supporting you in moving away from that hectic, chaotic brain that's just putting these thoughts out there. And it's supporting your rest. It's supporting you taking a step back and giving yourself that break and taking that moment of rest for yourself. Almost like when you feel like you're getting sick, when you have that moment where you're like, oh, I just really don't feel good. I kind of feel a little run down. I'm tired. I'm achy. This card is saying, stop moving. Just give yourself a break because you're going to be moving towards something more amazing. So take that break and just rest and don't let yourself get sick. So I think this was a really great card pull for October being such a transformational, transitional month. I think it worked out well. So I do have tarot readings available if you're looking to do a tarot reading to see what the month has in store for you. 30-minute readings for $30 and 60-minute readings for $60. Those can be done via live Facebook chat or email, whichever you prefer. I will be coming back with videos for the new and full moon, as well as a crystal healing projection video that I will be doing. And let me know if you guys liked this video, if you like doing like a new month kind of ritual thing with the blessings or prayers and card reading, because it's new to me, so I'm open to ideas and suggestions and feedback, so let me know. And I will see you guys again soon. I hope October is amazing for you guys. If you need any support, if you need someone to talk to, if you need someone just to listen, I am here. Just reach out to me and we can see what we can do. The magic is within you, you guys. We can live this magical, amazing life if we just embrace it. I'll see you later. Bye.